Today we are doing a video on studio lighting. Stay tuned. Hey guys, it's Colbert Tech Repair. You get everything tech, news, gaming, and nerd related. And I guess this would be something tech related, or you want to call it. I'm updating my lighting for my studio. As you can see, I have 3 studio lights. These are 150 watt tungsten Barndoor style spotlights. They have these barn doors on the tops and the sides. I'll show you a little bit of the lights here. What features they have, what they don't have, all that good fun stuff. So you can see here on the front, you can open all the barn doors. You can see on the inside there's a mirrored surface with a tungsten bulb that is frosted to stop any UV radiation crap that might come at you. These are made by LS Pro Studios. I've never really heard of them before, but I'll post a link down in the description because they're like 70 bucks for 3 lights. Altogether it's 450 watts of lighting, so you can't really bitch. And then here on the bottom, the stand is, this bottom part right here is adjustable. It goes up and down with the little supports. The stands themselves, I wouldn't trust them for outdoor use because these little stand guards here are flimsy, so you probably couldn't even put sandbags on them. So these would be indoor lighting only. Then for your second adjustment, you have this bar in the middle that goes up and down with a knob, and your top adjustment is this little thing up here. So these things go pretty damn high. Let's see if I can get it all the way up there. It'll probably touch the ceiling almost. Yeah, so it almost hits my ceiling, and these are pretty damn tall ceilings. So these lights can go pretty high. You could get like a boom stand if you wanted to mount them to a boom, if you want to do that for some fill-in lighting. But I'm just keeping them like they are. Here on the switch, it's all wrapped around every which way now, but here on the switch there is a dimmer knob. Go like that. Dims actually a lot. You can have no light or just a little bit of light. So that's really about it for the lights themselves, except for on the back of the light it does have a little knob back here which actually secures the light to the post, and there's a knob here that locks and unlocks the level adjustment. So it has a little gear in there that you adjust the level with. Other than that, there's really not much to say about them. They're a really solid pair of lights. The only thing you have to be careful of is that tungsten lights and halogen lights get extremely hot. So when you first turn these on, if they have any fingerprints on them, they'll probably smoke. You'll probably see some smoke for the first couple minutes because they get so hot that it will burn off any of the fingerprints, any of the oils. And you'll see that. Make sure you don't put these behind curtains or something stupid like that because your house will burn down. So make sure you don't do that. So I'm going to give you guys a little comparison in lighting between just my top lights and these lights, so you can see the difference it makes, all things included. So I'll see you in a bit. Alright guys, so here's me with just my crappy lighting up there, the fan with the old, yes, this house looks like it was built in the 70s with the wood paneling, but I like wood paneling. So this is what it looks like with just the lights. I'm going to have my camera woman turn on that light and that light. So I have 2 lights sitting at 45-degree angles, and you can see the difference that gives me on my face. It gives me so much more depth, so much more shadow, and there's also a third light which I'm going to use in future videos to put back behind me as a fill light so I don't get any shadowing. So you can see the difference that makes. I'll even turn off the overhead light here, and you can still see me just fine just with those 2 lights. Although there is a bit of shadowing, you can still see me just fine. So I give these a very big thumbs up. They are highly recommended by me. You can go ahead and turn the lights off because they're going to blind me. Like I said though, there are some things you need to keep in mind Number one, the stands can't be used outside. They are indoor only. Because they're so lightweight, if it's windy, they will blow over and they will probably break. Most photographers use sandbags on their stands, but the bottoms are really flimsy, so I wouldn't mess with that. The second thing is these bulbs get very, very hot. Make sure if they're on for long periods of time, you do not touch the housing without gloves. Most movie makers wear like carpenter's gloves or really thick walled gloves like welding gloves to handle the barn doors or the heads themselves in order to adjust the lighting. Other than that, they're really relatively easy to set up. It was just pretty much the stands came in these little boxes and they just slid right out, and they was already put together. And the lighting unit already came put together. All I had to do is screw it on. So I'll put the link down in the description where you can find these on eBay where I got them. And it's a cheap do-it-yourself kit for any studio. Alright guys, this has been Tan Colbert, Colbert Tech Repair, with this little unboxing / tech review of studio lighting. I hope you guys learned something. If you liked, give it a like. If you didn't, feel free to give it a dislike. If you have any questions or comments about lighting, let me know down in the comment section below. You can find me here on YouTube. You can find me on Twitter at TanColbert92. You can find me on Facebook at facebook.com/Colbert Tech Repair. See you guys next time.